Hey guys, Steve from Lakeshore RV Center. Just going to do the video orientation on your new Cougar, the 31 MBS. When I get done here, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call in case I missed something. But you can reach me on my cell, 231-736-9162. And we'll start on the outside here, work our way around, and go inside. First thing you'll notice on the slide out, you do have obviously your slide covers that you ordered on it, but also the second awning, which is controlled from the inside. And then your main awning right here, you do have LED light strips under both of those. And then you have your outside speakers as well. So we go over to the pass-through storage. Drivers like to keep this off, but that's a cover for your spare tire. And then you have your power cords over there, your adapter from 15 up to 30 is right here, and from 30 to 15 is right here in the pass-through storage. 12-volt battery is installed and obviously working. 30-pound propane tanks are right here under the cover, and then you have your power tongue jack right here. The on-off is actually just for the light. You can see this right here. Doesn't matter if the light's on or off to actually use the jack itself to extend and retract right here. You do have the amber lights on the outside. That is actually controlled by a switch on the inside right here. Notice this switch right down here, that is going to be for the lights on the cap there. Just above that is your automatic leveling system. I'll send you a separate video on that, on how it works, and you also have the instructions right here on the inside of the door. Your docking station right here, you're going to have your black tank flush and then your fresh water fill, and then also for the fresh water line, if you're at a campsite that has the fresh water, you just hook your hose up. There's a diverter to fill the tank, and then also just use it for the fresh water source there. So we move along the other slide out here, slide cover on this one as well. And then towards the back, you'll notice right here, this is the access panel for the fridge. It says Dometic. That is going to be the vent cover for the microwave. This is the exhaust for the hot water tank. That's actually controlled from the inside. You do have on this, there is two gray tanks. You have one back here, and then the other one is up further with the black tank, but this is going to be just for the kitchen area. So you have two separate outlets for the discharge for the gray and the black. Ladder goes up to the roof, full walkable roof on this. There is your spare tire. It is camera ready in the back behind that sticker. If you want, are the wires to tap into for the power source for a rear camera, and that's where it would install right there. As we move along, this is, if you want to do a TV out here, you have your power and then your coaxial right here. So those aren't the plugins for the cable or the satellite. This is actually the output. The actual input is going to be right behind the store here. That is going to be where you would hook up either park cable, or if you have a satellite dish. And as we move along, you do have the flip up steps on this. One thing to note is make sure this door is all the way open when you're going to bring the steps up and down. This part right here will catch the side of the door, the screen door especially, if that's not all the way open. So we walk into the camper here. You have your seating right here, your sofa, and then your booth dinette. Also, light switch right here, this is going to be for the lights and the slide out. And then this light switch right here, this is going to be for the main lights in the coach. Power outlet, on-off switch right here. This is going to be for the lighting underneath. Then your keys are right around the sink here. Two sink covers. And then you do have a GFI outlet in the kitchen here. So you have some outlets that aren't working. Make sure you check that. If that blows, just go ahead and reset it, and that should take care of your problems. Fridge right here. You have your on-off. It's on gas. You can switch it to automatic. There are instructions for that right here, but basically if you leave it on automatic when it's plugged in like it is now, you'll have, this will default to electric. If you unplug it, it will go back over to gas. And then we'll turn that back off. Pantry right next to this. And then this little guy right here, this is your temperature sensor for the heating and cooling system in the main compartment here. You do have the one main AC unit, which is right there, and then the furnace is actually underneath the fridge there. Electric fireplace, that is a space heater that will actually put out heat. There is a remote for it. You can turn this off and on, also through just the buttons right here. Turn that back off. You can set the timer on it. I'll turn this guy back off, and then you have your different levels. Just this button right here, depending on what color you'd like to change it to. Next to that is your Furrion stereo. That has two zones, inside and outside speakers. You do have speakers up in the ceiling, and then the two speakers outside. Summit 50-inch TV right here. And again, the remotes are all going to be in the drawer in the kitchen area. Then into your bonus room right here, which is just absolutely cool. You have your light switch right here. And again, wardrobe. Here, two drawers right there. Top bunk will flip up out of the way. I keep it down when you're traveling. And then the sofa bed right there. And you have outlet, more storage in both spots. Hook up for TV if you want to do that as well in here. As we move along, you have your in-command system here. The default passcode on this is going to be all 0s, 4 zeros. And then from here, you can turn on, if you go to heating and cooling, you'll want to push this so it goes to the rear AC. From the rear AC, we can do the mode, which is fan. Don't really want fan right now. Cool, set at 64. The temperature you want to set it at, you can adjust that up and down. Zone temperature, again, that little probe that was in the kitchen area is determining the temperature. And then, so the air is on right now. If you want to turn the heat, you can go ahead and do that right here. And then automatic, and you just set your temperature, whatever it's at, and it will maintain that temperature. Then from there, you can switch over to off, and then that will turn it off. Now it does say front AC, which you do not have on this, so everything gets controlled, the heating and cooling, through the rear AC here. And go back to home. You have your lights, bedroom light right up here. Turn that off and on. Awning lights, which are going to be underneath the awning there, and then ceiling lights as well. And you have that switch back in the kitchen, but this will operate it here as well. Slide and awning, pretty self-explanatory as far as the slide outs and then the awnings. And then from here you have settings where you can connect the phone through Bluetooth, download this app right here, the Global Connect. Wi-Fi if you want to hook up to park Wi-Fi. Time and date, you may have seen it on the heating and cooling. You can do a schedule if you want to do that, to set the timer for the heating and cooling to go on and off. Passcode, if you want to change that from the default, you can do that here. Battery shows you that. Water pump, it's highlighted, so water pump is on. Hot water heater, touch that, it is off. You can do gas or gas and electric right there. Touch any of these, this will show you the contents of the tanks, and then if you want the tank heater pads on, you just touch it right here, and those are 12 volt. That means they're on right there. We'll turn those back off. And that is the in-command system right there, guys. From there, we'll go into the bathroom. You have your porcelain foot flush toilet right here. Let's go ahead and push that down with your foot to flush the toilet. Again, another GFI, so if you have outlets that aren't working up this way, check that. Light switch is right here. And then you also have, right here is the lock for the shower. Pocket door goes into the bedroom, king bed. You do have outlets, right? If I can get there, just above the shelves on both sides of the nightstands. And then again, TV, if you want to mount a TV, that would go right here. Oh, let me zoom out. Right here on the wall, and then the hookup's up above it. Light switch right here as well for the bedroom. So that is the orientation on the Cougar, guys. If you have any other questions, feel free to get a hold of me. You can reach me at 231-736-9162. I certainly appreciate your business, and I hope you have many, many years of great memories with your new camper. Again, thank you.